This is the ultimate VLOOKUP trick. We all know how to use VLOOKUP or XLOOKUP or any other kinds of lookups when the data is in one place. But what if you have got multiple sheets, each with one part of the data? For example, here I have got customer information for each month in one tab. I've got January data here, February data, March, April in separate tabs. And I would like to find out if a particular customer made any purchase and then get their relevant bits. For example, if I use the good old lookups, either XLOOKUP or VLOOKUP, here I'm using XLOOKUP of, for example, this person in the January data and get their quantity. Name is in column B, quantity is in column C. I'm getting NA. But I know that we had this customer, Amitabh function, did buy something from us. Upon further inspection, I see that they actually made a purchase in the month of February. So the data is in a separate tab. So how do we do that? Here I have already written the formula and you can see the results here neatly coming up. So how do we do this? The trick is to not use VLOOKUP or XLOOKUP directly, but first to combine all the data and get it in one place. So this is where the excellent VStack function comes in handy. This is a new function added to Excel. So here is how you can use it. You can say VStack. VStack stands for vertically stacking the data. So you have got 4 months of data. We just want to take everything, stitch it together to come up with one big table. So I'm going to say VStack, go to my Jan table and pick the data for January. We have got name, quantity, amount, and order number, comma, and then go to February and select the Feb data, comma, and go to March, select the March data, comma, and go to April and select the April data. You can select the ranges like this. If you have got data already in tables, you can select that. Either is fine. Close bracket, and when you hit enter, you'll see that all the data is now neatly combined into one big table for me right here. Now the problem with this is this data comes and sits here for us. We don't want this data. We just want to do a lookup against this combined data. That means against all of this data, I want to see where this person is, whichever month they happen to be, and then get their corresponding amounts and quantities and whatnot. So to do that, what we will then do is we send this VStack data into a temporary variable. This is where the let function comes in. So we say let, open bracket, and declare a variable name called data, comma, and say that this VStack is my data. The next step is really simple. We're going to say XLOOKUP, what is it that you want to look up? The name of this customer, which is in C4. Where should we look up? We should look up in this combined data first column. First column has the name. You could do this for order numbers or amounts as well. So we are going to use the choose_calls function to select the first column. Choose_call of data, comma 1, which gives us the very first column. So it will give you all of these names. Then we are going to say, once the name is found, we want to get their quantity, which is in the second column. So we'll say data, comma 2, close bracket, close bracket, close bracket, and we will get the data for Amitabh function, whatever is their quantity, 150. You can double check this here. You can see that this is 150. Now at this point, you might be thinking, okay, this is cool, but I have two issues. Number one, I need to not only get the quantity, but I also need to get this amount and the date as well, the order number as well. So how do we do that? That's the first problem. There is also a second problem. What if this particular person made multiple purchases over the course of time? How do we get all of this information? So for example, Amitabh function might have, in fact, they already have one record in March, actually 2 records in March, and they might have some in April as well. So how do we get all of this? So I'm going to show you how to do that now. The first one is, how do we get all of this? Not just the quantity, but the amount and the order number. For this, instead of selecting column 2 alone, we can say I want column 2, column 3, column 4 after the lookup has done its bit. So you can specify any number of columns here, and when you hit enter, they will all go sideways. This is because they're columns. So when Excel is returning the values, it will also return them in the column-wise fashion. But many times when you are doing lookup, you may want to spill this data down. So I'm going to take this and do a vertical calculation here. So we'll do the whole thing again. We're going to say let data is vstack and set up our vertical stack here. Look up this, the choose calls of data1, and now when you hit enter, obviously you're going to get a spill error because this thing wants to spill like that, and there is already some values here, so we'll get an error. So first up, we don't want that data to go sideways, we want it to go down. So once this thing is finished, we are gonna send this XLOOKUP output to a function called transpose. What that does is it basically changes the direction of the data, so horizontal data becomes vertical data. So here we will get the information neatly for Amitabh function. Like I said, this has a limitation, which is it only finds the first value for Amitabh function, whereas you may want to get all the values for them. So here we are going to do all values, and this is, it's exactly this function. We will use the let part like that. So we declare the variable. Instead of using XLOOKUP, we are now going to use filter function, filter. And what do we want to filter? We want to filter the data so that we can see all the information for Amitabh function where the name is Amitabh function. So we're going to say filter data, and then we will say choose calls of data, comma 1. The very first column is equal to this dude here. Close bracket, and we'll get all of their transactions just like that. How awesome is this? Let's test this out. Let's try for someone else. Let's go for Bruno Mars Bar. And we see all of their information again beautifully. So this is how you can do VLOOKUP in any sheet. Although I say VLOOKUP, we are using XLOOKUP or filter functions. And the key ingredient here is the vstack function along with the choose calls function. How do you like this? Let me know your thoughts and your alternatives of solving this problem in the comment section below. I'll catch you again somewhere else.